Hi, it's Jenna. So I keep meaning to make videos. I mean, if you've been watching me a while, then you know this is not easy for me. But I keep thinking I should make a video. I should make it get ready for me. I should make a mukbang. I should do this. I should do that. And then I don't do them because I hate how I look on camera and I get nervous and I get anxious and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just kind of doing it right now. Spur of the moment. As you can tell, I'm really not ready for public consumption, but whatever. So, yeah, hi, it's been a while. So not everybody, but a lot of people lately have been talking about the Hard75. And so I finally looked it up to see what it is. And for those of you who don't know, like me, who, we're in blissful ignorance, the Hard75 is basically a fitness kind of program where you give yourself 75 days to follow a very strict regimen. And according to what I found, the standard one, I have notes. What about that? Is 2 45-minute workouts every day. One of them has to be outside. You have to adhere to a diet. You could choose the diet, but you can't cheat on it. You read 10 pages every day of an educational or self-help book. You drink a gallon of water. And you take a progress picture every day. These glasses are too big. And I got the next size down and they were too small. They would like pop off and it was annoying. So these are now too wide and they don't fit my face. Anyway, so that's the Hard75 standard edition. The normie edition, one might even call it. So then there's also a soft 75, which is incorporate healthy foods into what you eat, work out once a day for 45 minutes, with 1 day a week for active recovery. Now, the article that I read about this said that that was the problem that they had with the Hard75, is that it doesn't allow you any days to rest, and resting is just as important for your body as exercise. So the soft 75 includes that day of rest. Let's see, drink 3 liters of water a day or read 10 pages of any book daily. Sounds a little bit more doable. And then there's the Hard75 for AuthorTube. And what is that? I'm not 100% sure. I've only watched one video, but it sounds really good. It's like doing 40 minutes of cardio 5 days a week. Do 15 to 40 minutes of yoga or any kind of limber type exercise. My brain is going. I'm old. I can't remember the words. Anyway, to do 15 to 40 minutes of yoga 5 days a week, to drink half of your weight in ounces of water daily, to do 4 one-hour sprints of writing related stuff 5 days a week. So like 2 hours for editing and writing, 1 hour for whatever other side gig you have, and then 1 hour for marketing and all that sort of stuff. Also sounds great. Do 10 minutes of meditation every day, 10 minutes of reading every day, and post a daily reel, short, or TikTok. Okay. So here's my thing. My doctor wants me to walk for 30 minutes a day. She didn't recommend any other kind of exercise. I do like yoga. I also like swimming, especially now that it's summer. My apartment complex's pool is open. And, but I do have to be careful with that because, as you can see, I have a little problem with skin cancer. So I have to kind of stay out of the sun. So I don't do that very often. And when I do, I usually wear a hat. And it's difficult to wear a hat while you're swimming. So doing walking 5 days a week or 7 days a week or something, that I can do, I think, because my apartment complex has an exercise center with treadmills. I couldn't think of the word. This is happening to me a lot. Oh gosh, you guys, aging is no joke. Anyway, So another thing about the Soft 75 is to also do strength training, low impact kind of strength training. So one of the things that I can do for that is to walk around the pool to a certain point, because I'm only 5'4", and the pool, it goes as deep as 6 feet. So, you know, to walk around the pool and just, you know, let the water resistance help with the strength training. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Drink water. My doctor wants me to mostly eat fruit and vegetables, which I am great with fruit, not so much with vegetables. There's about 3 that I like, especially when they're covered in peanut butter or ranch dressing. So yeah, something I need to work on and improve. But you know, apples, peaches, grapes. Summer's the best because you can get fruit and it's cheaper and it's always so delicious. Okay, so then I have signed up. I have signed up for 3. Is it 3? I think it's 3. I'm going to do it the ASL way because it's just easier. 3 different writing challenges for July. I am signed up for the Autocrit 90-day novel, which I have not been working on so much, but I need to get to. I am signed up for, gosh, what's the other thing? Oh, Heart Breathings, Sarah Cannon's Heart Breathings Rough Draft Challenge, where you write a rough draft in July this time. And then one of my other writing communities over on dreamwidth.org, which doesn't really have a presence on YouTube, and maybe it should, I don't know. I'm not in charge, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. But anyway, we are doing a mini marathon during July. Now, the way that Get Your Words Out works is that you pick a tier, either a word count goal or a habit goal. And there are, you know, different tiers, like to write 50,000, 75,000, up to 1 million words. I mean, that's the ludicrous level. I've never gotten that close. Or you can do the habit tiers, which is what I shouldn't be fidgeting with the pen, which is what I have been doing for the last couple years. And this year I'm signed up for a new tier called the Adventurer level, which is you write 300 days during the year. So for that level in the mini marathon, it's write 6 to 7 days a week. So somehow I want to incorporate all 3 of those into the Hard 75. So I am personalizing this up the whamma jamma. So yeah, drink water. That is my number 1 goal. Eat fruit and vegetables 2 times daily. I like bread. You know, I like bread. I gotta eat bread. Write X number of words, or edit X number of words. I'm thinking write 500 to 2,000 words a day, because the 2,000 word goal for, or the rough draft challenge goal that I've signed up for is to write a 75,000 word draft, and the word goal for that is like 2,300 words a day. I used to be able to do this. I used to could. Not so much anymore. If I get 500 words a day, it's a pretty good day. Anyway, so I'm looking to write that many words a day, or edit between 2,000 and 5,000 words a day. That's a pretty big goal. And then walk for 30 minutes, swim for 30 minutes, do yoga for 30 minutes, whatever works. Mostly walk, I think. I probably will take progress pictures or post daily to TikTok or Shorts or Reels or all 3. I don't know. Can you cross-post a lot of those? I have no idea. And then read 10 pages of any book. I have a to-read shelf. It's not very big, but it exists, and I need to read some books, because I have not been reading very much for the last few years, because I read so much on the internet every day, and books, I mean, I have a relationship with books, you know. I feel safe with books. They make me feel at home. That's why I like bookstores and libraries and things like that, and why, you know, I have bookshelves and more boxes of books than I can shake a stick at, despite my family members scolding me that I don't live the kind of life where I can have a big library, and maybe I don't, but you know what, I am trying. Yeah, I need to read some books. Old books, new books. I need to read them. And I should probably do that before I go to bed instead of watching YouTube. So those are my goals. My books are going to be going on sale on Smashwords in July. I believe it starts July 1st. I have to check again. And also for the rest of the month, and I meant to announce this sooner, but ADHD brain, guys, and I'm old. The two of them. My brain is seriously going haywire. It's weird. I can't remember things. I never was very good at it. Anyway, until the end of June, there is a discount code on my website, which is gainergray.com, link in the doobly-doo. And yeah, you can get a 10% off of any purchase. And I just released three novellas that are from an old tarot-based anthology that my old publisher had, and I'm just republishing those three, so you may have read them already. If you haven't, they're on sale for the next week. And yeah, they are called Favorite Son, the Queen of Wands, The Best Man, Four of Cups, and Your Forever, Eight of Wands. Yeah, so go buy some books. They're there. They're romances. Go read some happy stuff. Come on. Anyway, yeah. Okay, friends. We'll talk again soon.